Good afternoon, y'all. It's me, Michael Raid Harris, back at it again. Today we are here at Disney's Animal Kingdom because I'm here to show you the current construction going on the future Tropical America's land. And then next we're going to head over to Hollywood Studios to show you the work on the magic of Disney animation. We're going to take a look at Rock and Roller Coaster before it's officially closed. And we're going to look at the Monsters Inc. construction heading to replace Muppets Courtyard. So there's a lot to look at, and I want to show you how bright the future is of the whole resort in general. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, so let's get started. And since it is basically a week till Christmas, here's the tree. This is a good one. It's really nice. It has like Jiminy Cricket on it. I see Piglet, Tigger. We are officially inside the park. My boys are out, the Disney Ducks. Let's go. I'm gonna try my best to get as many views of the construction as we can, because actually Encanto, the ride, the show building, just went vertical. So there should be a lot to see, and it's going up fast. So I might actually take like a trip on Everest to see if we can get like a better view of that. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Unironically, one of the coolest things you're gonna find this year at Animal Kingdom, or just always, is the Merry Menagerie. Hey, how you doing, bud?
Doing great.
Oh, look at the penguin. Amazing. Discovery Trading Company has a nice little offer to get like 3 magnets that you might have missed out on. I only missed out on Stitch and Hey Hey, but pretty cool. I'm so lazy, so I sometimes never get out while they do the magnet distributions. You can already see it, man. Oh, wow. A lot's changed since last month. Literally, that's crazy. I can barely call this Dino Land because it definitely is not anymore. But you have that crane, and there's a lot of vertical construction, all for Tropical America's opening in 2027. You can see this giant mound of dirt here, but if you just even look over there, you see just a huge amount of steel beams being placed down to get ready for this new ride. I'm so glad that it finally went vertical. It's been all year, literally. And I also don't really know what this ride is going to be. Boat ride, trackless, whatever. I have no clue at all. But what I will say is it is pretty crazy to see just giant cranes out again, because it's been years since such major construction has happened at Walt Disney World. So this is still pretty cool to see. Amazing stuff, and it's gonna grow. It's gonna get even bigger over the next couple months, especially once February hits. I won't be able to get views like this anymore because this whole area is gonna be closed off. So hopefully some more major progress happens by then. The dinosaurs are celebrating their last Christmas in Dino Land, or just a portion of it. The last time you're ever going to be able to meet Santa at Restaurantosaurus. They still have them set up just as they did in years prior. Still cool. It feels like they're giving Dino Land a very, what's the word, a nice, fitting, and respectful tribute before it goes away. I made this promise to myself, though, every time I go to Animal Kingdom, before Dinosaur closes, I will have to ride it. And thankfully, it is only at a 20-minute wait. So, let's go have some fun on Dinosaur, man.
Hello there.
Not even a 20-minute wait. Light work, bro, light work.
Brace yourself. They're not gonna make it! They're not gonna make it!
Mission accomplished.
You made it! I knew you would, and guess who made it back with you? I better find it before security does. Thanks for everything!
This is a positive, but it makes me so sad, and it's just that, like, man, Dinosaur's in such a good condition right now. So much is working, it looks great, it's bright. It's awesome, and it's like, it's great that it's getting that before it closes, but also, man, it's like, you could still keep it around, couldn't you? It's bittersweet, but I am very, very excited for Indiana Jones coming in 2 years. I really want to do Expedition Everest so we can get a nice view of the construction, or try to, but it's 40 minutes. But guess what? Thankfully, single rider is open, so let's go do that. Yippee. Took about 20 minutes, not too bad at all. Not too bad. All right, let's see if we can get it. Honestly, nothing. Nothing really. There we go. All right. Alright, we're going to be heading out of here for now. We're going to head over to Hollywood Studios real fast and look at everything going on there. So I will see you then. We're going to do a quick flash. 3, 2, 1, boom! We've made it to Disney's Hollywood Studios. Our first stop, Sunset Boulevard. Let's go. The Hollywood Tower Hotel is here in full force, but we're gonna move right over this way because Rock and Roller Coaster starring Aerosmith is closing in less than 3 months, starting on March 2nd. Now, the good news for those that love this ride is a lot of it, or at least a lot of the core elements that you may love, are not changing. This ride is getting rethemed to the Muppets Rock and Roller Coaster. In summer of 2026. I'll put pictures here and there and there and there. You know how it is. But Aerosmith is going away. I assume the license is just ending, and they wanted to keep Muppets in some way at the park. So this is what they're doing. Yeah, if you want to see the popularity of this, man, of course they're not fully replacing it. Look at how popular it is. It's insane. Maybe single rider won't be that bad. I don't know. I'm trying to look. I think I'm going to try sticking it out for a little bit and we'll see what happens. 20 minutes in and we are now inside the artist entrance. This little room here. This is sunken cost fallacy, bro. I just have to stick it through. So, interestingly, they have now shut down the pre-show before the closure. If you didn't know, Disney's also done this before with the construction of Mission Breakout, where they're working on key elements that they don't need to close the ride down for before actually closing down the ride. So they can work on this new animatronic pre-show before actually having to get rid of the capacity for a couple months of Rock and Roller Coaster. It took like 45 minutes, but we are finally here. Let's ride. I mean, the post it was 95, so I guess this isn't too bad. I got Mike Wazowski, but look at me, I'm rocking. Let's go. After a fun ride, what I will say is I'm not like super crazy on this ride. It's cool. It's fun. But I am excited for Muppets for sure. All right, I just got off rocking. It was fine. It's a short ride. It's good, but like, I mean, I'm not gonna miss the current iteration of it that much. Muppets will be fine. I think that like, I think the retheme is gonna be pretty light in terms of what's added and what's changed. I think mostly it's gonna be that pre-show and a lot of the queue, but the ride itself, I could see them just painting off the billboards and cutouts that they have and just replacing it with like little Muppet gags. I don't see much changing ride-wise. Anyways, let's head over to the next project, Animation Courtyard. And here we are, what was, well, still is going to be the Animation Courtyard, but what was home to Star Wars Launch Bay has officially closed and is now being replaced by the magic of Disney Animation, which I'll put concept art here and there and all of that. This project's slated to open sometime in 2026, looking like a late summer from what I've heard, but they're getting ready to work on it. This project thankfully won't take too long. It's going to be opening late summer, they said, with the new Disney Junior show, I think, opening a little bit before that. But I'm looking forward to it. I think it's a solid upgrade. What I think bothers me the most is, like, I think that this is prime real estate for an actual land with rides and not just shows and meet and greets. But if this is what we're getting right now, it is what it is. From here, you can get a little bit more of a view of what's going on. There's some cranes there, but it's nothing too crazy right now, but also because the project isn't anything that insane either, so it'll get moving more for sure as we get into next year, but for right now, not too much going on. Unironically, they have stepped up their Christmas game at Hollywood Studios. I mean, the decorations were always good, but look at all this stuff. I didn't even know it stretched that far back into the park. This is great. It's awesome. I know they have Jollywood nights and that's why, but it's still really cool. Small things, they're awesome. Alright, I'm holding my hand over this because it might break some hearts, but oh man. Muppet Courtyard, the last thing we're looking at today. They have taken down the sign and marquee of Muppet Vision. They took out the gonzo hanging on the clock. But they just started pouring foundations onto the coaster, which is going to be way back behind all of this. I wish I could showcase a good view of this, but they took down the whole Studio One company store. They just demolished it. It's going to probably make things a lot better with traffic flow and all of that. They don't need the store right now, so it makes sense. But a lot of this land is going to be like rethemes of stuff. Like Harryhausen's going to replace Mama Melrose. Pizzerizzo's probably getting replaced by some quick service. It's going to be a lot of kind of reusing stuff, not demolishing, but I still think it'll be neat. The city's top rated pizza sign is still here and alive. Oh man, it's going to be sad when they take that one away. It's interesting because this feels like it's a lot of stuff's mostly the same, but it feels so bare right now. I wish I could go above. But yeah, Monsters Inc. land. You can see it. You can see how they're kind of getting rid of the middle there. The Studio One company store, just making it more open area. That's where Mama Melrose's is or was. Here's Pizzerizzo, nothing there. But Gonzo's Royal Flush still there, and then they're obviously replacing the marquee of all of this to the glob, they're calling it. So lame. But then, of course, you have the main attraction, the coaster in the back. I'm sad that Muppets is gone, but I am cautiously optimistic about this because, I mean, Monsters Inc. is my favorite movie of all time. You wouldn't believe that. Crazy, I know. Yeah, it's my favorite movie of all time. So I'm really excited for it to get a theme park land, but man, what we had to give away to get that is heartbreaking to me. When do I think Monsters opens? My original theory was 2028, because that just makes sense. 3 years about from construction starting and all that. But I think that there is a possibility, take me with a grain of salt because I don't know anything really. 2027 also seems possible. It seems possible if they actually really get to work. I could see it happening. 2027 could be a huge year for Walt Disney World just in terms of land openings, but I could see them also doing 2028, so maybe Cars gets pushed into 2029, which I thought that would open in 2028. It's a whole thing, but I am very excited for it, and we're going to do more updates all the time, absolutely. While we're here, I think I'm just going to do Star Tours real quick. Has a 5-minute wait. Let's do it.
Do I have the best job or what? If someone
What's up, Star Speeder? Let's go. As much as I love Star Tours, you have to wonder, do you think it's gonna go away soon? I feel like I could see it getting replaced. I don't know if it really gets enough foot traffic for them, makes enough money for them, return on investment or whatever, because they already have Galaxy's Edge right next to it, and it's in between what's going to be a Monsters Inc. land, so it doesn't really make that much sense thematically. So I just have to wonder. I feel like at some point it could go away. I could easily see it. As I start walking by Echo Lake, look, the tree is lit now. It's beautiful. And Santa Gertie's here. It's amazing. I will say, like, man, even though Hollywood Studios isn't really my favorite park, man, Christmas is awesome here. It's great. I love that it gets darker early because you have way more time to just enjoy the energy of this. This is absolutely beautiful, man. What a vibe. Alright, y'all, that is going to do it from me at the Walt Disney World Resort. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you liked it. Hope it was a good time. We will be back soon, maybe before the new year, but if not, then we'll be back in early January to cover everything going on around the resort. So thank you so much once again, and have a great night.